Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, to the channel. martindogger again, giving you some of the best Blitz replays available. And as mentioned in yesterday's video, today I'm going to show one of the regular guys playing the game of his life in the AMX 1357. I know, this one is the SP1C, this is Sean Connery from Emperor's Clan, EMRS Clan, my own clan. But the third game in today's video will be the AMX 1357, that tier 7 premium French light tank. I also had to do a bit of editing in this video. I had to censor out some words. I'm still not sure whether the chat should be removed or not. I do get a fair few messages from people greeting me, saying, Martin, thank you, I love your videos, thank you so much for good quality content, for helping out the community. And I really don't want to lose that, but still some of the saltiness in the in-game chat. In-game chat, not post-game. Yeah, post-game is a lot of saltiness as well, but usually you get some more conversation in the game chat. But during the battles, it's so strange. It is beyond belief. Actually, people would be, I think, more moms and dads would be really frustrated to see their kids behave and talk like that. Just look at the T3485 Rudy. I had to censor out some of the words he was saying. And, I mean, why is he blaming his team? Why is he blaming his team? Yes, the Lurve is at the back. Yes, the Lurve should be up front or maybe in the town area, but he plays like that and, I mean, you have to deal with it. He's playing like he knows how to play, and that's not the most skillful play or the most brilliant type of game, but he is playing like he is, so yeah, you should deal with it. And then Rudy just rushed in, tried to spot, tried to use a DPM. I don't know what happened. We lost because of you. Well, what remains to be seen, because the green team is still winning this flank, and that Panther gets a good shot in on Sean actually here. But greens are winning this flank, and that AMX 5100 is a one-shot. And even if he would hit only the tracks over here, he's got 2 in the clip, Sean _ Connery _ and the AMX 5100 is, that's one of the good things. He says GG in global chat. You don't see it that often. And then Metal Storm says fuck off. Bad game. It was a dud game with this CUNT. When you rush it like that, and then you have the balls to blame your entire red team. Oh, come on, or entire green team. And I think he's still not done. I'm not quite sure. That you can already see that the Tigers think, right, that's funny, that's an SP1C, let's shoot him. Let's not shoot the big gun in front of me. I'm going to try to kill the little SP1C. And he rolls back, misses the shot because Sean just rotates around under his gun. It's like a little cockroach. E25 is obviously the real cockroach, but this one, let's call it the mosquito then. Let's call it the mosquito. It's tiny, and it zings around and it zooms around and it stings pretty darn hard. And the AMX 5100 says, right, AFK, and the Tiger 2, he's pissed as well. Oh, you gotta love that. It's a bit annoying basically to see a tier 7 tank, or basically any tank, being AFK. You don't want to win like that. I mean, it's 7 versus 7 in Blitz, and 7 versus 7 can be hard enough, but when you're facing off against the Reds with an AFK tank, that's really unfortunate. And Sean doesn't get the last kill, doesn't get the top gun, but 3.4k damage dealt in a bottom tier game in the SP1C. That's quite a good achievement really. And it gives him a mastery at 1223 XP. I wanted to show this one because a lot of people are struggling with the SP1C. Take a look at the results on the greens SP1C and the red ones. But if you're in a good spotting position and if you can unload the double clip for 450 average damage in total, that's a good thing. So GG to you, mate, and thank you for allowing me to use the replay. And let's stick with the theme of autoloaders for a while. We've got a T57 Heavy now on Himmelsdorf, skillfully driven by rookie JP00. And as you can see, it is a supremacy game, and Himmelsdorf has that liner out of the map where both of the teams can get a cap fairly easily. Southern Spawn can get to B, Northern Spawn can get to C, And the A cap is usually for the medium tanks. It is confined in space between train cars and stuff, so it's not a very easy gap to go. If you can get a tank in there, or maybe two, and just have the numbers there, you can really get the clock ticking quickly. And the D cap is in the heavy territory. And the TNR motion is feeling ballsy. You can look at what he's doing. He's feeling really ballsy. He has spotted one tank, he spotted two tanks, he has spotted three tanks now, he has spotted basically the entire red team. He spotted a few tanks in D as well, and the motion is paying for it with its life. He has got 152 hit points left, and he is down to the red IS-7. That's not the best way to play Supremacy. It's a good way to spot, but yeah, if you're a heavy tank like a Motion, you don't rely on DPM. You rely on armor and on support. Can he get a shot in? No, he bounces on the angle front plate of the Conqueror, and while he wants to get the next shot in, the Conqueror realizes that Rookie has shot once. He is rolling back, keeping his next two shots in the clip, gets shot again by the T54 E1, who is being a bit ballsy there. Wouldn't have done that actually. I think that 54 E1 made a mistake by going in there, trying to shoot again into Rookie, and he bounces the shot on the E75. He is side scraping here into the ruined building, and the E75 misses, and that means that Rookie is rushing away. He's running away. They got 3 caps. He has to stay alive. He is the top tier tank. They're capturing D. There's a T45 E1 over there as well. A glitchy replay again, but he manages to clear a tank, gets a shot in on the Conqueror again. And can he get... Yeah, he gets another shot in. Great stuff. And now it's time to run away again. The rest are pushing in force. They are making an iron fist, and they have captured B already. You can see that they... Green team also has a, what is it, a Foch, I think? 1700 hit points, yeah. They also have a Batchat still available who's knocking about. But first up, Rookie unloads into this E75. And this is the type of gameplay you will want to get from an autoloader. Unload your clip while you're not being seen or being harassed or shot at by any of the other tanks on the red team. But this Waffle, he knows he's going down, he has adrenaline loaded, uses HE, but then again, yeah, even if you would have shot with AP through the hull of the T57, you would have been dead anyway. A 327, that would be a really awfully low roll, but can Rookie now save his teammates? The IS-7 is knocking about, running hard into his team. Oh, he bounces one. The IS-7 kills the Waffle. Even the heat is bouncing on the mantlet, and Rookie has to reload now. And you would think, right, is this a 3-on-2 now? The teams should just stay alive now. But some people aren't that skillful at playing Blitz, so that is the case for this IS-4, who's just sitting in front of a gun and is then getting shot again and tracked and does repair but doesn't move forward. Player underscore number thingy, and the Batchat is trying to spot the IS-7, which works because the IS-7 has got a line of sight on the Batchat. But all in all, this game is falling the right way, and Rookie made the key maneuver of just running away, staying alive, and he is going to win the game for the team. Or is he not? He might not be actually. 1305 hit points. Yeah, if he stays alive, that IS-7 has to clear him. The IS-7 is going to need at least 2 shots or an ammo rack to kill Rookie early. And Rookie has got a full clip, and he has been accurate. He has been accurate in his firing. Can he get a track shot on the IS-7? He doesn't get one through lower plate for a full roll of 500. Gets another shot in, 354 left. And even before the IS-7 manages to get a shot into him, he clears him, ticks 1000 victory points, and he wins the game. Good show, good gameplay, and good tactics done as well. Mastery, Top Gun, High Caliber, 1541 base XP. And thank you very much for sending that one in. Rookie JP00 from the AW4RE clan, which should probably be pronounced as aware. And we've got more auto-loading action coming to you in the form of the AMX 1357, and this time it is driven by Puff Daddy 3202 from the Jeep clan. And like I said, I'm looking to feature more of the regular guys playing who have the games of their lives, who are not the unicums who get ace after ace or massive games constantly. Yes, this is a massive game in terms of damage, but it's a really good one. Because Puffy is gonna play the tank like he should. He's flanking, he's going to unload his clip into enemies available. And, well, he's gonna make a few mistakes as well. But, like I said, this is regular guys playing, it's not just the unicums over there. So, let's look at what he's doing. And his first target is going to be this Sentinel, and he backs down. He knows he has got wonky gun depression in his tier 7 French tank, and he gets a nice first shot in onto the Sentinel. Doesn't get the second shot in, the third one goes in, but then he backs down because he realizes there's a VK2801 and the last one goes into the ground. Not a bad trade, 254 damage dealt and 152 taken. So now he can start work on this Sentinel, who is also harassing his friendly Cheeto. But he manages to clear the tank, Puffy. The Cheeto goes down to the VK. Their ways are going to cross multiple times during this match. That VK versus the AMX 1357. But Puffy is not interested in the VK yet. He wants to clear this one, the T57. One shot into him, 2 shots, 3 shots. 4 shots, and with the last one he manages to clear the tank. He missed the first one, so it was key to clear the T37, and he does it. 1k damage already done. Can he shoot another tank? No, that's not a big... Oh, the IS goes down to the Tankenstein just before he manages to shoot him. But it was a good thing, because seconds after he shot the IS, the Tankenstein was taken out as well. And Proton_relative in the VK2801, like I said, their paths are going to cross multiple times during this match. He manages to clear a tank as well, and that makes it, it's going to make it a bit of a hard game for the green team really. They've got 3 light tanks and 1 tank destroyer versus 2 heavy tanks, a tank destroyer and a light tank. And there's an SU-100 at full health still. And you're gonna need 2 clips to clear an SU-152, or you should get an engine fire, which is not uncommon when you're driving an autoloader, because you shoot modules multiple times and they might catch fire. But you can also see that Puffy is already spotted again by that VK. And the VK just spots and then decides to bugger off, because he knows he can be clipped by Puffy over here. And Puffy is going to move up, he's going to flank back into his spawn, and he's going to shoot the SU. And I think he should have gone for the track shot, keep him perma-tracked over there. He does manage to get the full clip into the SU. Not quite sure why he moved back. Maybe he was thinking, right, I'm going to get shot by either the Tiger or the Churchill. But he gets a full clip into the SU without taking any shots in return. And it's at this moment that he's starting to feel a little bit ballsy. He should have probably shot that SU on the tracks. He's going to unload now here on the Churchill, 1 shot, and the last one as well. And he moves back again, and he's starting to realize that his team is crumbling, that he has to do it. And he's going to make a mistake here, which is luckily not punished by the red team. He's shooting the VK, who's not looking his way. But the Churchill sure was. And good for him that the Churchill is not the most skillful player on the red team or on the serve, because he's sitting side on and he's going to miss the next shot as well. And with the next shot he clears the Churchill, and just as he moves backwards, that Tiger P misses. He manages to feather a shot into the lower plate, and as he moves behind the hill, there's a VK2801 coming in again. And that guy is bloodthirsty. He played a really good game, taking in targets of opportunity, but you are 110 in terms of hit points left. That means 2 shots for Puffy. Yes, he manages to clear it. Great gameplay there. And Puffy wastes no time running away straight away. He probably could have reloaded, or should have reloaded here maybe. He is on a PCR still, and he wants to get some spotting done on the SU or on the Tiger P. Good call by the Cheeto. This was indeed nice. One shot into the lower plate, another shot into the lower plate, and yes, a third one into the lower plate as well. Look at the damage done, 3.8k already. And now Buffy decides to run away, trying to make it look like he is going towards the southern edge of the map and then into the spawn areas to flank through the town. But he doesn't. He goes around, he takes the top of the hill. He's hoping the tiger might be running away. Is he going away, the tiger? It looks like it. Right, this is going to be a good move. Epic flanking maneuvers in the AMX. No! No, the tiger is not running away. That's a shot that bounced. Oh, that's a good track shot. And then you dive into the front of a tiger 2 and you get tracked yourself. And they ram you. But luckily, can you reload? He's at 50. Oh, the tiger misses. That is fortunate. The tiger is panicking. Flank around, flank around, flank around. Yes, speed boost still running. Yes! Well played, Puffy. Well played, mate. Cible de 3. We've got another tank. Good. Yes, Mr. Cheeto, that is great from you as well. Give credit where credit due. Bravo, bravo. We are clapping our hands. And that's just the SU-152 left. And a clutch shot on the move for Buff Daddy 3202. 4.2k damage, 6 kills in the AMX 57. Mate, this had to be one of the games of your life. And thank you very much for sending that one in to me. Kolobanov's medal, 4 tank Kolobanov, albeit briefly. And that VK, 3 kills, 446 damage done. Could have been a bit more, but he played really well as well. But yeah, he met his match in Puff Daddy 3202. And for the last game of today, we are watching a familiar face on the channel, Acheron_10 Heavy S. And this time he's driving the T110E3 as opposed to the T110E4. There's a T110E4 on his team, so still a familiar face there. And Acheron sent me this one through my Facebook page, and he said, "Here's the result screen. Do you like it?" And I said, "Yes, I quite like that." And then he replied, "Do you know what the best thing is? You know what the best thing is about this?" I said, "No, but you can probably tell me." He said, "Yeah, I got the replay. Do you want to watch it?" Of course I did. I decided to watch it, and it was a great game. And this is what a T110E3 does to the red team. They kind of stop, they panic, and they are thinking, that's a T110E3, I don't want to get shot by that. Yeah, you should have thought about that just a bit quicker, I7, because you did waste just that bit time to get into cover. And Acheron's getting shot in the side as well, 321. It's probably the 54 then. But the Reds are trying to hold this flank. Great shot through the lower plate of the WZ-113. And is a T54 available? Can he get a shot in? Has a PCR loaded, that's not needed against a T54. Switches back to AP and tries the blind shot. I'm not quite sure if that connected, but I didn't see a shell burst, so it might just have connected. But let's find about that later. There's a Jagdpanzer E100. That's a dangerous target. Side scraping out, going down through the lower plate, turn the tank away, and then bounce a heat shell off the Jagdpanzer E100 on your gun mantlet. The frontal armor on this tank on the E3 can be ludicrous. It was one of the worst performing tier 10 tank destroyers in the game. It got buffed. It may have been over buffed just a little bit. So it was kind of nerfed again. But it's still a very, very good tank destroyer. And what I like about I7, oh, he rolls low. He should have been able to kill that tank any day with just an average roll, but no, not today, not today. Luckily the FV has already shot or is occupied with other tanks, and just before the I7 gets behind the wall, he manages to clear him with an HE shot. And Acheron realizes that this side of the flank is falling. This side of the map has to be dealt with. So he moves forward. He is going to put a great shot into the FV. There it is, tracks him in place, turns his tank away, and he receives a hash shell on the gun mantlet. And you might be thinking, that's not good. But hash would be able to penetrate the side of the T110E3 FE. If you would get lucky, if you're driving the FE that is, you might even be able to penetrate it through the hull side if you shoot between the wheels and the tracks. And then Acheron would probably have been dead by now. But the FE decided to shoot hash, not AP, so he's left at just about 800 hit points, 796 to be precise. And can he get another shot in on any of the tanks? Oh, the 54 is not available, that's unfortunate. The IS-7 seems to be going down. It is a 3-on-4 at the moment. There is the MX-50-120, HE into the butt, shoots him up the ass, and clears another tank. He's on 4 kills, he's got the top gun secured, 4.4k damage, 680 blocked. The Jagdpanzer E100 takes out the IS-7, and can he shoot that T54? Yes, we can, of course. That could have been an HE shell. There is a small gap between the top of the tracks and the hull where you can shoot an T54 with HE. But when you can do stuff like this, it's also good to clear him. And that E4 is still available for the rest to shoot, that is. And because that E4 was still available, the WZ-113 had to go in and clear that E4. So now it's a matter of pushing it. Oh, no, don't back. Yes, go back. He has no intention of capping, but if he had pushed on that WZ-113, the Jagdpanzer E100 would have killed him for sure with HE up the ass. So what you want to do now is, yeah, keep on the cap and then roll back and hopefully spot the Jagdpanzer E100 before he can shoot you. And the Jagdpanzer does move around. Great bounce there. Bounce the WZ-113. And the Jagdpanzer is pushing. The WZ is playing it sensibly here. But then he gets ballsy and he wants to go in. Does spot Acheron again. Jagdpanzer E100 has dropped off the radar. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing, WZ-113? I mean, I don't want to take anything away from the performance and the achievements that Acheron is showing here, but you were a one-shot, even with APCR. It would have been a lowish roll with APCR, and yes, that Jagdpanzer E100, he's going to need at least 2 high rolls or maybe 3 AP shots to clear a Jagdpanzer E100. And if the WZ-113 had just stayed over there behind the wall, then he might have been able to track Acheron in place, and then the Jagdpanzer E100 could have rolled on towards the ship into the cap area and shoot him up the ass with HE, but that's not going to happen. And is the Jagdpanzer E100 going to take the bait? No, he's not. He's moving in now. Acheron tries an HE shell on the tracks, does some splash damage on the tracks, but not enough to break it. But this is a good thing. Look at that. He's moving downhill, and he can now put a shot into the lower plate of the Jagdpanzer. And just as the Jagdpanzer moves around, he probably, as a less experienced crew, he might have not been using provisions. Yeah, he gets the bounce. He gets the bounce on the gun mantlet again. 2.2k blocked. And this is all done by the shouting through the lower plate. 7.4k damage. 7 kills at tier 10. And of course, this is a well-deserved ace. And there will probably be people in the comments below saying, Martin, you promised you wouldn't keep featuring the unicorns with the massive 7 kill games at tier 10. But a tier 10 Resenia game at 1802 base XP is something that I just had to feature. So thank you very much, Acheron, for sending that one in through my Facebook page and allowing me to use it on the channel. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of the Blitz universe. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Click the button in the middle of the screen. Do watch the other videos as well, and remember to leave a comment. I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers and happy tanking.